Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know who it is. How much more handsome can two young men be? Well, I know I'm on an extreme level.
Right. And I get it from you, so.
Listen, I love it, man. Look at the way he supports the old man, man. That's what's up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's yours truly, the Lord Nelson, that is, and this young man.
And Jay Parker, we back at it, man. Back at it.
Back at it. And this is the Going In
podcast.
Yes, indeed, man. Listen, the ultimate show. Yeah, you can look at a lot of those other shows, and we love them too. But this one right here is special, yo. This is special, man. And so, listen, I want to start it off, man, and ask you a question.
Right.
So, Draymond and Kenyon Martin. So, how do you feel about what Kenyon Martin's been saying about Draymond, man?
What's going on?
What are you talking about? He said that there's 50 power forwards better than Draymond.
Of all time?
Of all time.
Oh, 50?
Kenyon's going in, though. Listen, Kenyon's been wilding, man. I don't know if I agree with that, but what do you think? You thinking from what you know?
I'm thinking, I don't know if there's 50 of them, but it's probably up there. It's probably up there.
This is the reason why I want to have this conversation.
Draymond just fit he fit perfectly with the team. You get what I'm saying?
This is why I wanted to get into it, because I don't
think Draymond would have done what he has done on any other team.
That's crazy to me.
And I think his game, I'm not discrediting Draymond. I just think his game fit the Warriors organization so well that it makes him look amazing. Just like Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
He leaves Dallas. He leaves the Warriors. He ain't been the same since.
But so go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bro, I just think Draymond, if he would have started on another team, he wouldn't have had the success that he would have. I mean, he still would have probably been a tough, defensive, maybe triple-double guy. I just don't think he would have been who he is right now. However many All-Stars he has, I don't think he would have did that. So I'm not saying it's 50-50. It's crazy, King. But I think it's a lot of power forwards of all time that's better than him. And I'm gonna ask you, what makes him better than all the other power forwards?
So, to be honest with you, when I was looking at it, I never looked at Draymond like he was a power forward.
Right.
Even though he played, to me, so what do they say the game is now? It's a positionless game now.
Right.
Right? It's just different. I always look at him like he's more on the I'm thinking of Scottie Pippen. Mind you, I'm not saying he's on their level of stardom or ability to be a basketball player.
Right.
I like Draymond Green. I don't like to me some of the antics. I don't like them at all. I think that they should have 5 championships if he wasn't doing the crazy stuff.
Okay.
I really believe that. I believe they'd have 5 championships. And and it would have been that true dynasty. But he was like that. Oh man. Let me say this about, and I'm everywhere with Draymond, but let me say this because I want to talk about Draymond.
Right.
Draymond is one of those people or one of those players that's always on the edge.
Right.
Right. As I say, call him Cliff because he's on the edge.
Right.
He's right there. Dennis Rodman, right there. Rasheed Wallace was right there. I'm trying to think some of those other people that they could go over and like they can be bullies, but they still handle their business and they don't hurt the team.
Who's better? Rasheed Wallace or Draymond? Who you taking?
I'm going to take Draymond Green, and just like I'm going. Okay, so let me. I'm everywhere with Draymond because there's so many things running through my head right now. Let me go back for a second. So Draymond,
right?
All of the things that he can do, and you say that he was just made, specifically for that team. He fits that team. Golden State the best.
Perfectly.
I believe that no matter where he goes, he's going to help a team because he can bring the ball up the court. He can facilitate. He can run the offense. He's going to rebound. He's going to give assists. Bless you. He's going to give assists. Mm-hmm. He's going to play the toughest guys.
Right.
He can do all of that.
I'm not
Now,
saying he's going to help. I don't know if he would have been
hold on, hold
four-time
on,
All-Star.
hold on. So I think that he is so important that he would be important to any team because he
Right.
brings all of those things. You put him on the court, I believe great things are going to happen. Now,
Right.
I believe people got to understand that he plays with arguably the greatest shooter of all time.
Okay.
What do? You get him the ball. He's going to
Right.
make it more times than anybody else.
Right.
Draymond has had certain times where he shined like brightly. You know, it
Right.
happens, but he didn't have to do that. You got Clay's a sharpshooter, and then you've got Steph Curry, arguably once again the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
the
have to
key,
go out
though.
there and do all those things, but you know what? You, as back in the day, you play point guard, you play shooting guard.
Right.
Tell me what it is to have somebody pass you the ball right in your pocket to shoot, to get
But
that ball.
that's a cheat code when they the greatest shooter of all time. Of course, you're going to look good. Everybody looks good.
I got you, but you're not answering my question. You're going off. Listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
So you are the greatest shooter of all time, right?
Right. Right.
But I get you the ball in your pocket
Right.
to shoot that ball. It's an easier shot. You don't
It
have
is.
to bring the ball from way down low to get it.
Right.
It's not way up high. It's right here. Bam. And then you can shoot that ball. And I just think over time that he could do that. When you watch him, he got Steph the ball where he needed it on a regular basis. That's just like with a football player, with a quarterback throwing to a receiver. If you get that man right in that pocket right there in full stride, it's going to take somebody who's super fast to catch that dude. You understand what I'm saying?
It's their offense too, though. Like their offense creates like good habits, good passes. Like it has to be. This is Steph Curry, this is Klay Thompson. We got to get you the ball, get
Right.
them the perfectly. Like this is your job. I'm not saying Draymond does it very well. That's why he's on the court. That's why he's won all them
Right.
championships.
That's what exactly. That's what I'm telling you. That's not an easy thing to do.
I mean, if you practice it every day and this is your offense and this is your scheme, I don't know that.
I'm gonna tell you why. So the skill,
Not saying he can't do it. Not saying he doesn't do it at a high level. I think he could do it at any team. He's a great passer. He's a great dribbler. He's a great facilitator. I think he would do that every time. I just don't think he would be like as high as praise as y'all give him if he was on any other team.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If it's Ray Allen, he gives Ray Allen the ball. Ray Allen can shoot. Listen to what I'm saying. Draymond is going to get the ball where it needs to be, okay? No matter who it is, okay? Right. Not everybody can do that. That's what I'm saying. That's a skill level to pass that ball. Even though it's practice, they're professionals, they've been doing it. But you got to understand, I keep saying it, Meek Mill, there's levels to this.
Right.
Some people can handle that. Some people can't. Right. There are certain players that are those players that can handle what Draymond brings to the table. Right. And some can't. So you can throw that ball. You can throw that ball over to Steph and he can hit it, or you might throw it over to just say, come Dwayne Wade, right? Dwayne Wade's not the shooter that Steph is. So
that plays a huge part in that. Like that plays a huge part in.
I got you, but what I'm saying is that Draymond still got the ball in his pocket to where he should be able to make it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's where his greatness is and his toughness. And now I don't know if he's the toughest guy in the world. You know, people don't really test him. This is a different kind of league right now. People don't test him like that. But man, let me say this, and I'll sum it up. Other than Draymond, all the noise that he talks and the antics that I dislike, I think that he is one of the best. Now, do I believe that he's going to be in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I think he's on that fence. But if you look at what he's done and what he has meant to that championship team, I don't think that they get where they are without him either. I think he's an important piece.
I think he makes the Hall of Fame. I don't see him not being in the Hall of Fame, but maybe like last ballot or whatever.
Last ballot, not first ballot. I don't know why. Listen, I don't know why you have always talked noise about Draymond.
Hey, because I really I love the game. I don't respect all the antics. I understand you might get in a scuffle I understand you might get in the scuffle and all that sometimes with playing basketball, but like all the kicking and stuff, I just ain't really with it. And I kind of agree with Kenyon Martin. I think he's not. I think there might be 35 more power forwards
I
greater.
ain't gonna get over. You think 35? So hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, please run it down.
So let me just give you a few of them. Okay, so let me ask you.
All
Let me
right.
ask you. We're on Dray. We're talking about
All right.
Draymond. Okay.
All right.
So Giannis,
Giannis, yeah, he's better.
Anthony Davis,
He's better.
Dirk,
Better.
Charles Barkley,
Way better.
Kevin Garnett,
Better.
Tim Duncan.
Of course.
And Kenyon said, and I didn't put myself in it. He said, I didn't put myself on the list.
Kenyon stay out of it.
I know.
I don't know. He's not better than Draymond. He's not better than Draymond. I don't know. I know Kenyon was a dog, but
hold on. I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these NBA players that were so great, if they didn't get hurt,
right?
And you know, Kenyon went to a couple of championships, man. Kenyon Martin was. Hold on. Let me read the last couple of them. Okay, so Rasheed Wallace.
See, I don't know if Rasheed was a scorer though. Rasheed was a dog.
Rasheed was very, very, very good.
And he could dribble the ball.
Yes, he could.
If you put Rasheed in that Warriors offense, what happens? Oh, they
still what Draymond brings to the table is just different. He you know how I always say that LeBron is an Swiss Army knife. That's what Draymond is too, but not at the level of LeBron.
If you told Rasheed coming out of North Carolina to bring the ball up, pass, step the ball, screen and roll, go dunk, and hit a three, I think he's better because Rasheed could hit a three. I think he's wide open. I don't know that.
I don't think Rasheed's going to run an offense like Draymond can run an offense.
Draymond got a motor that's different though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he runs that offense like him. Okay, Rasheed, all right. Is he better than Pau Gasol?
No.
What about Elton Brand?
Yeah, he's better than Elton Brand.
Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin. Anton Jameson.
He's better than Antoine Jameson.
Yo, listen.
You gotta go back to Kevin McHale.
Ooh, you're not better. Well, no.
That's what I'm saying. Karl Malone. Like we talking about power forwards.
Listen,
like
that's what I'm saying. I don't even put him at the power forward because
what position is he?
I think he's more of a small forward to me.
No, he's not. He can't shoot.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what he's made up like more of a small forward to me. That's how I look at him. I would never say that he's a power forward. I think he's undersized. And so, how tall is he? What, 6'9"?
Oh, I don't know. He's not that. Is he about 6'9"?
I'm not 6'9" or something like that, I think.
True.
And listen, no disrespect. You know, when you guys have talked noise about Draymond, I've always been like that. I'm an advocate for Draymond. Right. Now, when he gets to talking about, you know, the certain people that he says are the best and everything like that, I don't agree with him. I just think some of the things he says
is 6'6".
It's just ridiculous. He's only 6'6".
Yeah, I didn't know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not. That's positionless basketball once again.
No, it's the offense. It's the offense that's making him look like that, man. Like you said, positionless basketball. That's why they needed a five like Kevin Looney to just run the court.
Right. Those guys were definite role players.
Right, okay? But I'm saying the offense made them where everybody has to be more mobile. You put him in a half court offense, he probably still thrives, but I just don't know. I don't know.
I think that he still does well. I just. Because, you know, there's been times, man, you get Draymond the ball, he can hit that open three. He's hit some big shots, man.
Yeah, but you won't leave him open. You get what I'm saying? So
what now?
You're going to leave him open so that offense, everybody is sagging off Draymond. So when they sag off Draymond, it gives him a chance to throw it to Steph and set the screen. Steph come off and shoot it because they're not worried about Draymond.
Hold on. No. They sag off of Steph.
Huh?
And double Draymond.
See?
No, I'm laughing with you because I'm still thinking about mine when you said last ballot. I think that's so flagrant, man. That is such a flagrant foul, man. Because he's definitely not last ballot. And when you're saying that, all I can think about is that the Writers Association or whoever the old heads were finally saying, like, we'll let him in. You know? just out
He
of
can
pity.
get it.
I don't
Yeah,
like
he
that.
can get it. We done let Steph and Clay in. We gotta let Draymond. You know what I'm saying? He a part of that trio. Come on. Come on, guy. You
But do you not think that his toughness is something that Golden State needed because they didn't have that?
uh
In the NBA, you got to have that dog, man, on your team.
you do gotta have that dog on your team. I think it was needed specifically for that team. Whatever he brought for that team was specifically God put him in that position to make him look good at right then.
But God put him there. No,
I'm saying,
you're
but
not
I
gonna
mean,
get
but
this
God
man
was,
any credit for
no, it's
working
not even
hard
that.
and
It's
being
just
that
God. No,
dude.
I'm not saying. I'm saying, but if you put, I just think if you put, he is great. He's great as a four-man for that team. But I just don't know. I don't know if he goes to another team if he's that impactful. I just don't know.
I got you. Listen,
Yeah.
we spent some quality time with Draymond, and I do, man. Once again,
Draymond
I do
look.
like his game.
Right.
I think that he's one of those guys, and I think that he is needed. And I believe personally, he can go to any team and thrive, as you were
Right.
saying, and play well. I just think that at 6'6", no, he's not Kobe. No, he's not Michael Jordan. See, when you say 6'6", then I start thinking them. You know what I'm saying? But he's
And he's not doing none of that. He's not doing none of that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know what he would have
But
done.
I'm saying, if him coming out of college, if you told Draymond to go be our scorer, you think he could be the leader scorer of a team? You could be a first or could give me a comparable option to what he would be like on another team. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you. I just like I told you, he's a Dennis Rodman, but not as tall. I think Dennis Rodman was a little bit taller than that.
6'9".
You know, Dennis Rodman was definitely a better rebounder, but Draymond's a better all-around player. Once again,
and it makes sense. Why does it make sense? Because
what is
Steve Kerr and the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go
yeah.
Gonna go get Draymond. That's just like Dennis Rodman.
You gotta give Steve Kerr his respect.
Yeah. So Steve, it's the offense, bro. It's the offense. You didn't see no offense like that before. Everybody facilitated, move around, and then you got the two greatest shooters of all time on your team. You gonna look like
the two greatest shooters of all time. I'm not. Listen.
You don't think Clay's is? You don't think Clay's a?
I'm not gonna put Clay above Reggie Miller or Ray Allen, or I'm not putting him above those guys.
Ooh.
Clay is, man, listen, Clay is a great shooter, one of the greatest shooters, but Clay is more of the streaky dude.
Yeah, Clay is
streaky. You understand what I'm saying? He's a streaky guy.
Yeah,
and at first,
of the greatest shooters.
Yeah. He's in that conglomerate. I always used to look at him like, man, Clay is that dude.
Right.
I was just like, man, but then you see like, nah, Steph is that dude.
Steph is that guy.
You know, yeah, because Clay could get on fire. Right. And I think that once again, to your point, a lot of them fed off of who Steph is.
Right.
Steph is just next level. Because when he came down on Cleveland, he just pulled up on them and hit that shot from way out there. And Steve Kerr was like, no, yes.
Right.
You know, once again, he takes the air out of the room. That's why I say he's such an exciting player, and he's constantly moving. Like, you know, Reggie Miller would constantly move. It's just like, man, you're going to get tired, but he's in better shape than you are. Same thing when Michael Jordan was like, I'm in better shape than everybody else.
Right.
But when the fourth quarter comes, they're tired. I'm not.
Right.
So, and you know how it is. You played. You know how it is, how tiring that can be.
Right.
Running, man. But okay, so Draymond, I respect to him. Yes, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. I think that his skill level is a special one. He's not LeBron. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that he has all of those skills. Now, when he goes to the free throw line, I'm shaking my head like he's about to miss one of these, man. That man gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good thing. When you don't know what he's gonna do. You know.
Maybe both of them all.
Say again. That's like when Robert Horry used to go to the free throw line back in the day. I was like, he gonna miss one. Pau Gasol, I was like, he gonna miss a free throw.
Right.
You don't want to see that, man. Okay, so now we're on that. I want to go back and talk about like Kevin Durant.
Okay, let's talk about.
I want to say this, man. I've always had the utmost respect for Kevin Durant, But when I look at all of the things, and now when you're looking at these highlights, and I've seen him play,
Right.
when he was at OKC, when I hate that he's going to, not that I hate, I mean, it's nothing for me to hate,
Right.
but going to all of these teams,
Right.
that's just what it is now.
Do you think that diminishes his legacy?
It doesn't diminish his legacy because he's got the chips now. There's nothing you can do about that. We know how great of a player he is.
I believe he's a great player, but I'm just saying they just say that him not like leading another team to a championship. Do you agree that it should be counted with the Warriors?
Of course.
Yeah.
Now
I agree too, but I'm saying everybody says it shouldn't be. It kind of like a knock on his legacy.
Well, mind you, now they won before him and they won after him.
Right.
That's very key.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? It's very, very key.
Right.
So, but when he came, you weren't beating them.
Yeah, you weren't beating them.
They made Cleveland look like little kids.
Right.
He made LeBron like, man, what are you doing on the court with me? You're a high school player. I'm a professional. It was like that. And that's not being disrespectful to LeBron. That's just the talent of Kevin Durant.
Right.
Kevin Durant is so talented at 6'11" and can handle the rock and pull up and still post you up. I mean, he's gotten better with time. And so when I look at him, if there was that pool that I had to pick from, he's going to be one of my early picks.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And
very efficient, very
yes. Once again, I'm taking him before I take LeBron. I just me. I'm going to do it. I can't help it. I think his game is that exciting. When you're able to shoot that jumper, but also
you taking Kevin Durant over LeBron?
Oh, yes, sir. 100%.
Oh my God.
100%. There is no doubt.
Oh my
Dream,
God.
I'm sorry, man. I just don't feel the same way. I like Jay-Z. I don't feel Nas like that. That's just me.
Right.
I'm telling you, Kevin Durant, when he's on the court, all I'm expecting is something great every time. I don't expect him to miss.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't expect him to miss. It's just like when Paul George shoots the ball, I'm like, I think he's going to make every shot.
Right.
It's just way I feel. Do I feel like LeBron's going to make every shot? No. I think he's going to do something crazy. He's going to do something crazy there. I'm just like, oh, man. I'm not a fan of his like that. Even he's a Lakers. Listen, love LeBron. He's on the Lakers. I'm a fan. He's on our team.
Right.
Okay.
So Kevin Durant is top what to you? As far as small, let's just go small forwards.
Small forwards. So you got Kevin Durant. Who else are we looking at?
Scottie Pippen. You got Larry Bird. You got
Larry Bird. Larry Bird was power forward, man. No, he's small forward at 6'10". Oh man, Preem.
All right. So is he top 5
in power in small forwards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he top 5 in small forward.
100%.
Right. Where you put him all time great?
Oh my goodness, man. As in everybody? Or
everybody.
Oh my goodness. Does Kevin Durant get in my top 10? Oh, there's so many people, man. Listen, that's hard, Preem.
Kevin Durant's in my top 10. Kevin Durant's in my top 10.
I'm not saying that he's not. There's just so many. We do the top 5, top 10, all those things like that. I don't even want to do it because there's so many great players, man, and I don't want to disrespect them. But when you put him in the conversation with Larry Bird, he is that great. There's no doubt. Larry Bird was something. Say again?
Better than Larry? Y'all know. Y'all older generation know. I
don't think he's better than Larry Bird. I think that there is so close, but I just think that Larry Bird has a toughness and a desire and will to win that's on that Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant type level. Right. Larry Bird gave a about anybody else. All he wanted to do was win. And he was so tough, and you had to respect him. Right. All of those players, man, when they talk about Larry Bird, they're just like, man, the most shit talking on the court, letting you know what he's going to do. Do you know how hard it is for you, how good you have to be to tell somebody, I'm about to bank this from 30 feet away on your head, right here, and do it. That's a different level of basketball.
That's a
That's a
different
different
level.
level of confidence,
Right.
not arrogance when you go out there and do it.
Right. That's just like Jordan telling the people he counting backwards.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, that's insane.
Like what is he doing?
He's counting backwards is crazy.
48, 46.
That's crazy, right? Come on. If somebody did that, bro, stop the game. Somebody did me like that, man. Stop it. And you get it? Hey, I'm like,
You get it.
bro, that's mentally, that your mind, man.
That's what I'm telling you. These guys are just Preem. I want to make this perfectly clear.
Right.
I am a Laker fan. I started watching the NBA when Magic Johnson beat Larry Bird in the championship, Michigan State against Indiana State. Magic Johnson went out there and handled business. Then he came into the league as a rookie.
Right.
And won the championship when Kareem got hurt.
Right.
I became that Laker fan at my young age.
Right.
I was just like, this guy right here. Now I'm into basketball heavy. Right. And I'm watching everything he's doing. Magic Johnson, I'm old, I'm like, I'm so just tripping on Magic Johnson so much. But Magic Johnson, what were we talking about? Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, me too, man. Larry Bird, bank shot.
Well, let me just say
Larry Bird and Kevin Durant. That's what we was on.
Yeah, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. So, but Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, those guys have that killer instinct like no other.
Right.
No other. And you just look at them and the way that Magic Johnson changed the game.
Right.
And let me also say this. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, how do you think they'd play in today's game?
I was just about to ask you that. I'm glad you my dad, because that was literally my question. Who could play? Because I never really seen them play.
Right. I'm glad you say that. I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I can't really assess it because I all I seen was highlights. So, but I'm the type I want to see you on them off days. You know what I'm saying? I want to see when you shoot 1 for 11, how you impact the game in other ways. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they couldn't play. Yeah. I'm just what else would they do?
Okay, so you just said, man, let me tell you what you just said. Who they are and what they are.
Right.
Or how they defense. Hold on. Magic Johnson came in. Magic Johnson wasn't the greatest defensive player. That was probably his knock.
Right.
He wasn't the greatest defensive player, right? He could play defense, there's no doubt, because at 6'9", playing point guards, he could do that. Right. Okay. You had to shoot over him. Okay. And he could guard other positions.
Right.
Magic Johnson in today's game with the spacing, he's going crazy.
Is he a shooter?
Yes, he can shoot the ball still. He averaged right at 20-some points a game or right at there. But see, he came from, I'm a point guard, and so I facilitate and distribute the ball.
What team would Magic be perfect?
I don't care what team he played on, he'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Because Julian, he's at 6'9", mind you, coming up that court at 6'9", where you guys give LeBron all those great things. That's magic. Okay, not the athletic ability, but hold on, that's magic. So when you see LeBron passing the ball and doing things like that, that's Magic Johnson. That's
you called him Carmelo too. And now you said Magic. That's why. But now you going to get yourself because
what are you talking about?
LeBron, he's Magic. He's Carmelo. You just said he Magic. On the last podcast, you just said Carmelo.
I said he has those. I didn't say that. Listen, this is where you. When I say
also Magic came into the team that was a good team already. He was the missing piece to that team. To the Lakers, they was already winning. They won the previous year, not won the championship, but they were winning. He already came into a good team. So that helped him out a whole lot.
Okay, but here's the thing: when people say that, you can be a good team and get there, right?
Yeah,
you can go and all of a sudden you get a date with the cheerleader, the prom queen of the school, right?
Right.
You get her, right?
Yeah, shit headache.
Okay.
Yeah, headache.
We'll have our episode on those things. But what I'm saying is that you get her right, but then she still is into the big football player over there. You know what I'm saying?
Headache. I already told you a headache.
You know what I'm saying? You think that you got her, but you don't have her.
Yeah.
That's like almost getting so close to it, but not really having it all. Right. So it don't matter. It don't feel good to get there and lose. Right. It's a terrible feeling. I don't want that feeling. I want to win.
I think they made it to like the first or second round. Maybe.
It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is when you So when you bring Magic in and you insert him in there, right?
Yeah.
Now he's that turbo boost that you needed. Now you get beyond everything else. That's how important he is.
Yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying he got drafted into a team that was very.
I got you, but Prem, it still took him to win.
Sure.
That's how. So that tells you how important he is.
Right. No, he is.
Yeah. So when people say that, I'm just like, nah, they weren't winning to that level until he got there. When he got there, they went to 9-10 championships.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's different.
Right. So you think Magic Bird can play?
Listen, now? Magic and Larry Bird, Larry Preem. I want you to know that Larry Bird was like premier 3-point shooter, right?
Give me a comparison.
Hold on. I want you to listen to this.
Right.
Larry Bird can shoot 3-pointers, right?
Right.
And then people talk about, well, his this, that. Preem, just think if Larry Bird was playing in today's game where that's what they do. You just think about how many 3-pointers he'd have.
Right.
Man, Larry Bird would kill people in the 3-pointers. He would be out there at 6'10" and strong and a beast and a lunatic.
Is he a more mobile Dirk?
Yes, that's a good one. He's definitely
Dirk. But that really also better than Dirk, of course. But just like he a more mobile Dirk. That's what I see him as.
Listen, that's a good comparison.
I've never seen him. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a game. So
I used to get so mad with Larry Bird because I was just like, man, he did something else crazy. And when I say crazy, meaning like something spectacular.
Right.
The right pass. Because he could pass too.
Right.
At 6'10", he could do all of that. So you got Magic Johnson at 6'9", Larry Bird at 6'10". And their skill level was a supreme skill level.
Right.
In today's game, they're losing their minds.
Right.
They are losing their mind. They are doing so well in this game. And you know what? They're going to make everybody else better too.
Right. I believe it.
Everybody.
I believe it.
Everybody. So when people talk about Kevin Durant and Larry Bird, the thing about Larry Bird is that he was so tough.
Right.
And I don't care how big you are or small I don't care how big you were or small you were, he's going to score over you because he can bring you out. You think he's slow, he's going to get by you because he's going to body you. You know, when you know your body and you know how to, like a James Harden, I know how to get you off me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can get this shot.
Right.
Those things can't be taught to a lot of people. That's why I said there's levels in the NBA also. You've got good, you got great, and you got star and superstar.
Right.
You know, everybody in the NBA is really good. You can't hate on them. These people can play basketball. But then you have the Michael Jordans, the LeBrons, the Kobes, the Kevin Durants, the Shaquille O'Neal, who is just beyond. Listen, when people don't put Shaquille up there on the top tier of centers, it's offensive.
I don't know why they wouldn't do it? Why
offensive?
Why wouldn't they do that?
Man, listen. I'm gonna say is that
Shaquille O'Neal is the greatest center of all time to me.
If Shaquille O'Neal,
it ain't if he is.
No. I'm saying one thing about his game. It's only the free throws with Shaquille. I'm telling you right now, I would be jumping up and down doing backflips if Shaquille could shoot free throws. I sent you the thing. I know you haven't watched it yet.
You can't.
Where Chris Jackson.
That'll not make him the greatest.
Hold on. Where Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, talked about Stanley Roberts from South Carolina and how good he was in college. You got to look at it.
Right.
As he said, like Stanley was way better than Shaq in college. And Stanley, listen, I thought Stanley was going to get to the league because he could shoot jumpers. His low posts were crazy.
Right.
Stanley Roberts was so good. But once again, you know, health, weight, and all that kind of thing. On a big 7-foot body. That's tough. You know?
Tough.
And then Shaq grew right into, man, listen.
Right.
You say that Shaquille O'Neal is the greatest center. You know, I'm looking at Kareem and I'm looking at both Lakers. I'm looking at Kareem. I'm looking at Shaq. But man,
He's
I'm
the
going to
most
go ahead and say
dominant.
it now. As much as I love Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
I'm taking Shaq.
I'm taking Shaq.
Yeah, if you throw Shaq in that Kareem.
Yeah. I don't like the one they disrespect him. Shaquille O'Neal is and listen, I know Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and all that like that. And listen, even when they talk about Hakeem, I'm not a big Hakeem fan.
Right.
I used to look at games and say, like, Hakeem just disappeared. Where is he?
Right.
You know, is he on the court? I've never been a Hakeem fan. And even though he's great, I still look at him like a power forward.
Right.
You know? So
and that's just like Gil. That's what Gil said with Shaq. If Shaq was mean,
yeah.
If he was mean, he was shattered. he lucky he had a mom and dad, because if he did it,
Prince. And the fact that he wasn't mean, but he played like I'll kill everybody. Right. But that wasn't him mean. That was just his size.
That was just his size. That was just, I can do this. I can do this. This is easy. If he was mean for real, like, man, Shaq would smash everywhere.
To see Shaquille play in real time, in which we did, right? You were still young, but still to see him play, right? And then to go back now and look at the highlights, I got even more respect for him.
Right.
Because the way he had quickness, size, strength, intelligence.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, Shaquille O'Neal just a different. So when we talk about that upper tier superstars, yes, I'm going to say it right now. Don't put anybody in front of Shaquille O'Neal.
Right.
He gets you down on the post. He's dominating you. I know what they say about Wilt. You know, and I didn't see Wilt play like that, but I've looked at some things where I watched Wilt play, Bill Russell play, and Kareem in his early days when, you know, I still wasn't born yet. I was like a baby. But the thing is that when I go back and I look at them and I look at what Wilt was doing, I look at Wilt's game, I was just like, man, that game's so ugly, man.
Right.
I hate it. But you know who had a beautiful game?
Who?
Bill Russell. To see Bill Russell run up and down the court, finger roll and do the stuff that he was doing, you know, he was one of those guys. So you got to give him that respect.
Right.
He was such a great player on those great Boston Celtics teams. But Bill, listen, Wilt was great. There's no doubt. I don't care who you are to score 100 points. I don't care if it's rec league. You to score 100 points, it's a lot of points.
I don't know.
That's a lot.
It is a lot of points.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you play. You just think about it. If everybody's playing in the rec league, right? And one person comes in there and is like, he scored 100 points.
Right.
I don't care who you are. You're going to be like, who scored 100 points? JoJo over there. Scored 100 points, man. Everybody going to look at him differently because you're all playing. So now you got Wilt in an NBA game. It's never been done again. He scored 100 points.
Never done again.
In front of playing with NBA players. I mean, it's just what it is. Don't tell me he's taller than everybody, but he still got to put the ball in the basket.
It ain't no footage.
It was a long time ago. And then,
hey, it ain't no footage.
I got you, but then Kobe Bryant scoring 81.
There's footage of that. You saw that.
No, I'm just talking about how great that was and how much he was in a zone.
I'm going to go back and do my research on Wilt, man, because I ain't never seen a game of Wilt ever. I see AI generated.
Listen, they were talking about how many women he had been with, probably, man.
That's what I was saying.
Now, Wilt was an exceptional athlete.
20,000. He said he had 20,000.
Wilt was an exceptional athlete. He was one of the aliens also. There's no doubt. He was an alien too. All of the things that he did in track and field, and the man played tennis, volleyball, everything. He could do it all.
Where's kids at?
Who?
Wilt Chamberlain. He had
all
kids.
the giants that you see around the world with all the sex he was having with all these women.
That's what I'm saying.
He got kids all around the world, man. He was impregnating women around
the kids. Where his daughter at? His son.
They all listen.
Where Wilt Chamberlain?
You know what? That's really a good question.
I know. Where are Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah, does Wilt Chamberlain have any children?
Yeah, did not have any known children. It's insane. Wilt not having no kids and never married is wild.
No, he was never married. You
never married. Wilt Chamberlain did not have any known children, and he never married.
Really?
Hold on. However, there's a claim by a man named Aaron Levi.
A man?
There's a man. Hold on. There's a man named Aaron Levi who alleges he is Chamberlain's biological son. Though this is not officially proven. This man had no kids. He slept
Wow.
with 20,000 women, had no kids, bro.
But
Come
but
on,
hold
man.
on. Let's keep it funky. 1,000 a real deal.
Right.
Not everybody can have children.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. So I don't want to trip like that.
Right.
It's listen, that's a bigger thing, and that's another whole thing we're talking
Right,
about. But it's a
I don't,
possibility.
I'm just making a joke. I'm not.
No, but it's hilarious.
I'm
It's
not.
hilarious.
What's 20,000 women had no kids? You didn't slip up once.
He slipped a lot of times,
You know
yo.
what I'm saying? You didn't slip up once, bro. I don't know the situation. I'm not, but you don't slip up once, dog. You gotta slip up. You got a 20,000. You gotta slip up one time.
But Preem, you know what? When you start thinking about it, though, back then,
Right.
you know, you didn't want to. You probably kept your children out of the spotlight.
Right.
Now we all want to know who's the children.
Right.
You know, who's whatever.
Right.
We know Bronny. We know Michael Jordan's kids. You know, we know Dwayne Wade's children. We know a lot of these children. But then again, and no disrespect, Kevin Durant, I just think Kevin Durant didn't have any children.
Yeah, Cameron, he gonna have some kids. I think that's what I love about KD. He loves the game, bro. So you don't know what he's doing. You don't know his personal life. Nobody knows.
Yeah, right.
I don't speak on anybody like that, but he will. I think Kevin Durant, once the game is over with, then he'll start his next journey of his life. You get what I'm saying?
He won't be an old daddy.
He just locked in on basketball, and I agree with him, man. If I was him, like, well, I'm focused on basketball. This is what funded my life. This is what funded family. You know what I'm saying? I'm
right.
On this until my body tells me I can't no more. Then I'm gonna go to the next phase. I don't think he's doing nothing wrong by not having.
I wasn't trying to say that at all.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying that, you know, you don't know of him, you know, like that.
Right.
But I'm gonna say this. Like I always was cool about who he is, right? But I didn't know a lot about him. I didn't pay a lot of attention to Kevin Durant like that. I paid attention to the Lakers.
Right.
You know, that's where I am. You know, I'm not paying attention to Kevin Durant when Kobe Bryant's still playing. I'm not paying attention to them when Shaquille O'Neal still playing. I'm paying attention to the Lakers.
Right.
Okay? But I'm going to say this. Kevin Durant is one of the coolest people.
Right.
He's one of the greatest players that has ever played the game.
Right.
When he goes out there and trolls people on X and all things like that, I think that it's just he knows who he is.
Right.
And he doesn't fear any of that. That lets me know he's got that dog in him too. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, Kevin Durant definitely has that. When I saw the Netflix,
one of the real ones,
talking to Gary Payton,
Gary
Payton, if you hear,
right.
I said, oh yeah, KD. Oh, he different. This is my guy. I like KD. That's who I strive to be.
KD is one of those dudes, man, and he can back it up every time. And I just got the utmost respect for him, man. And listen, Kevin Durant, and I pray that you say this, man. Let me tell you, you're one of those dudes, man. And listen, no, his legacy is locked in.
Right.
He didn't have to worry about anything. I do wish that he would have stayed in.
Right.
You know, if they could have afforded him or whatever like that. I know it's hard to deal with Draymond. I know he was just like, man, do you know who I am? And I can understand that. But, you know, Draymond was just like, we won without you, bro.
Right.
I know what I'm doing,
right.
You know, and I get it. And, you know, and KD at his time, he was like, I want you to defer. You see what I've done. You see what I brought to this team also. We're not losing when you give me the ball.
Right.
You know, let me take that last shot. Whether I miss or make it, let me do it. I'm more inclined to do something better with it than you would.
I agree with KD on that.
But I would have given him the ball, right? But you got to understand who Draymond is also.
No, you wouldn't have. You for Draymond. Draymond.
No, I understand why
Draymond.
I understand why Draymond didn't give him the ball. What I'm saying is that Draymond also is like, we won without you. I know what I'm doing also. But me knowing who I have right here, but Draymond's like, I can do this also. And to be honest with you, I really want to pass it to
That's great. He didn't want to give it to him. He wanted to give it to Steph.
He wanted to run. Yeah, listen, people have their favorites. People do certain things.
The problem,
you know, and I'm not tripping on that. But I do know one thing: Kevin Durant is must see TV. Also, he's a player, man. And even though he's going to all these other teams, his legacy is still locked in. I wish he would have stayed in Golden State, and they were able to pay all of them because I think they would have won 5, 6, 7 championships.
And we had a technical difficulty because the parents are being old. and not Wi-Fi's out. And not Wi-Fi's out. It being old, man. Don't even know they doing it. Just being old. Just being tell them about that. Don't try to jump right back into it. Let them know.
Hey man, listen. Your mom accidentally disconnected something in her office. So let's it's just what it is.
Just being
So,
old.
things happen. This is just life.
10 minutes. I done got on the phone, talked to somebody, get hung up. Waiting on y'all to come back.
Hey man, I just want to once again, man, you a wild dude. Kevin Durant. No, I'm moving on. I'm deflecting now. I'm moving on. This dude is a wild boy. Kevin Durant, you were one of those guys, man. You one of the greatest ever, man. And continued success to you, man. But I do wish he would have stayed in Golden State, man. I think they would have
stayed in OKC.
You know what? If he and James Harden and Russ, if they could have stayed together, and with what's the other guy's name?
Serge. Man.
They just weren't ready. When the Lakers beat them, I was just like, they had me nervous.
Right.
I was just like, oh my goodness.
Because at that point, they was bringing that new young energy.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like the starting of that new basketball to me. You know what I'm 100%. Saying? It was like the Thunder, it's different. It's like exciting. Russ is, you know what I'm saying? KD, you know what I'm saying? They playing hard and it was exciting. So
it was exciting. And if they would have kept that squad together, there's no doubt I believe they would have won a few. No doubt. No doubt. For sure. They came up, they just weren't ready, man. You got Shaq, you got Kobe, man. Lakers just had a little bit of something because they were so athletic and
Shaq wasn't on that team.
Shaq wasn't on that team? Or that was with Powell?
That was Bynum Powell.
Okay, Bynum Powell. Okay. I'm old. I don't remember man's name. Thank you for correcting me though.
Yeah,
but man, but it's like I was like, they are that good. They just weren't ready, man. You gotta be ready, man.
Gotta be ready,
man. So listen, the last thing, man, I want to say, man, did you enjoy your Thanksgiving holidays? I know we were away from each other this one, but did you guys have a good time?
Oh yeah, we went to your sister's house. You know what I'm saying? I learned some more about you that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple more things that I learned.
Oh, listen,
some of your big sister
that the only thing your auntie told you was I am that guy.
Right. See,
nothing bad about me.
Tell me what she told me. How you gonna tell me what she told me?
Because I already know. You already talked to your twin sister. That's right. That's right. Listen, I'm locked in. I'm tapped in, player.
She didn't say it.
She didn't say what?
She did not say you're that guy. You're one of the guys. Hey, listen, my dad is the guy, man.
First of all, when people listen, there's certain individuals who's like, you're this way and this way. I know who I am. Right. And I know the majority, 99.9% of the people know exactly who I am.
Right.
Okay? 99.9% of the people know who I am 100%.
As they should. As they should.
As they should. But no, it's all love. But man, listen, I just want to say to all of you out there, praying that you had a great holiday. I know it's the holiday season, Christmas coming up next. But listen, I'm thankful for my beautiful family. I'm thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for my 3 beautiful children, my grandson. I'm thankful that I have the opportunity to spend time with them. And, to do this podcast with my son. And then to everybody out there that I know or who I don't know that supports us. I'm thankful for you too. I really mean that. I'm just a humble dude, just being honest, man. I don't have any airs about me. I know who I am. Do I think I'm one of the greatest in the world? Of course I do. Why would I not? But I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm just me. I'm just Lord Nelson. I'm just that guy. And just once again, man, thank you for taking the time, man, to spend time with your pops, man. I really appreciate it, bro.
Man, I enjoy this every week, man. Give me a chance to clear my head and talk to you a little bit. See where you at. See where you at in the week.
I'm gonna be everywhere. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. But you know what? But it's all love. But last thing, man. You got the new sneakers, man. What's up with the new? You got
I don't. 12s? Yeah, I got the Taxi 12s. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not gonna lie. I got them. Shout out my guy at Nike. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of them. I put them on my feed yesterday. I'm gonna rock them, but they're gonna be like throwaways. You feel me?
What?
Yeah, I'm not a 12 fan. I'm just not the Taxi 12 fan.
You showed it to me and it looked good. I like
They
even
do
like the
look
little
good,
gold
but
parts. Come
right,
on, man.
I'm gonna have to play with them a little bit just to see what I can rock them with. But I'm just,
Yeah.
they just was never the ones that I wanted to go get.
Nah, those are sweet, man. They'll always be sweet, man.
Right.
Those are really, really nice, man.
Right.
I mean, Michael Jordan, he texts me and he's like, hey, I was like, nah,
Okay.
I'm good on those.
Good on those.
When you bring those 10s out or those, I was like, there's certain ones that I like. Right. And he's gonna make like a podcast edition, a PE. You got a players edition, but he's gonna make a podcast edition.
Got a going in podcast player edition.
He's gonna put the going in podcast joints.
The GMP.
GMP. Listen, Callie, you don't have everything, man. We're connected to, we're plugged in too, man. You gotta stop playing, man. The GMPs, man. Listen, I want the
What color would you do? What color would you go?
I gotta go all black, first of all. I gotta go all black. I like that colorway. Gotta go all black. I love the all black, man. That's me.
All black 10s?
Oh man,
they just came out with the ones with like a little light wash on the top.
Yeah. No. I saw them, man. It just
I missed out on them, man.
Those are sweet too, man. But
yeah.
Listen, hey, Mike, man. I appreciate you, man. We're gonna work that out, man.
Right. GMP 10s, man. See, hey, it's on the way. It's on the way.
Yes, indeed, man. Look, man, I love you, man. I really, really appreciate you, man.
Let's go, man.
Yes, indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, man, it doesn't get any better than this, man. This is the Going In
Podcast.
And I am yours truly, the Lord, the big guy with the big show, and this guy,
Jay Parker, man.
Yo, man, we got nothing but love for you guys, and thank you guys for loving us too, man. You guys be good, man. Peace. Woo.
Like I'm in the six, yeah. Shawty be using a spit, yeah. Jumping on all of my kicks, yeah. Shoot it like step, I don't miss, yeah. Diamonds be yellow, they piss, yeah. We gonna but don't kiss, yeah. She got that, yeah. I want my cheese like a Swiss, yeah. Blue hundreds, but I ain't a crib, yeah. Stack it and make it and flip, yeah. I got your bitch all on my drip, yeah. Be higher than blimps, yeah. Valet my car when that feels, yeah. Comment on all of my pics, yeah. Give it that she miss, yeah. Walk in the spot and we lit, yeah. Water like I'm on the ship, yeah. So many like a pimp, yeah. Black or the white I can't pick, yeah. Full the coupe, don't know which, yeah. Pick up your like I'm lift, yeah. Pour up the drink, I don't sip, yeah. Just like a flame, no I'm lit, yeah.